Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to GameGirl Pride, the one show on YouTube where we took a look at every single Game Boy Color game released in North America for Pride Month in June. Today we have Pokemon Crystal, and while we will not be playing all of it in today's episode, I will be streaming this in the future. And the reason that I specifically wanted to end off this month with Pokemon Crystal is because Pokemon Crystal is a very important game, both in general for progress, as well for me personally. So, for those who are not aware, Pokemon Crystal is... Oh my god, it auto did that. Okay. Jesus. Damn fast text making me hit things too quickly. But Pokemon Crystal is the first of all the Pokemon games that allows you to play as a girl, which is, you know, a kind of huge thing. They didn't let you do that for the first several games in the series, not Red, Blue, Yellow, or Green, or Gold and Silver. They planned to add a female trainer to Pokemon Red and Green, but she was never implemented. When it comes to Gold and Silver, I don't know why Chris wasn't initially implemented. I guess possibly just due to a lack of space on the standard Game Boy card as opposed to the Game Boy Color. I'm honestly just gonna go with Chris. But this is an important game for me. Oh, they don't have anything in the box this time. Because this was one of the first retro games I got in my life, and I suppose it's probably mean to call this retro, to a lot of people. I'm sorry guys, this game came out in the same year that 9/11 happened, and I graduated in a class where no one in the class was born before 9/11. It's not Sunday. It's currently Saturday. Daylight saving time? I don't frickin' know. You expect me to know that? You expect any child to know what daylight savings time is in the first place? That's crazy. But yeah, the ability to play as a girl in a game when I was young was definitely, it was definitely big. So, before I transitioned, I was primarily just like, you know, I was considered just a long-haired guy. And, the thing is, I would play as female characters because I had long hair. And, you know, just doing that through time, you know, definitely got a bit of, what's the word? Hatred. There's definitely a bit of, at the time, misplaced bigotry towards me for having long hair. But, you know, times were definitely different when I was a kid. In spite of how things genuinely have, like, things may seem dire right now, things were a lot worse when I was younger, obviously. So, it's nice to, like, look at everything now and be like, you know, things used to be worse. Things used to not all be better. Like, obviously stuff like toys and games and stuff, like, you can easily say that that was better. TV was probably better. Internet definitely better. Like, and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's a completely reasonable, like, stance to have. But the world has progressed. Obviously things have had, you know, moments where things have regressed, because unfortunately that's just how things tend to go. you have a very, like, when it comes to how the world progresses, it's very rarely linear. There's always going to be ups and downs and bumps in the road. And, you know, it sucks. None of us can say it doesn't suck. But, you know, we live. No matter what, we persevere. All that we can do is persevere. The only thing we can do. God, the sprite work in this game, the color, it pops so well. It looks so nice. Like, it's just so good. And this is one of the, like, for the longest time after this, we did not have animated sprites. And, like, even on, like, tossing them into battle, like, in this game. So it's pretty damn advanced in that form. And I mean, a lot of them are better than, like, the ones that exist in, like, I think Emerald may have had it. But those ones were strange, where, like, some of those were just, like, weird color shift, like, they'd turn red and stuff. So, like, I don't know. I think I prefer the simplicity of this. And no, I'm not reading. Here's the thing. If you're watching me on the internet play Pokemon, there is a near 100% chance that you have, in fact, played Pokemon for yourself. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If you know me, but you don't know Pokemon, that's, like... you have ended up in some weird alternative timeline. I just realized how weirdly the ellipses are spaced out. Did you guys notice that? That was just bizarre. I probably should have been grinding, but, you know, I'm not that concerned with the early game rival fight. I will say one thing, though. We're getting that frickin' Dunsparce. I don't know if y'all... a lot of you probably were not around during the time of our streams being Dunsparce Gaming, where we had an entire, like, loadout that was entirely inspired by Dunsparce. Dunsparce is one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. I think it's just an adorable little guy, and I enjoy them thoroughly. But yeah, this game is important to me because, you know, one of the first retro games I ever got that caused me to become an absolute sociopath that collects video games and figurines, and my brain doesn't work anymore because of it. It let me be a girl. It was a birthday present for me, which was very nice. And of course, I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver too, and those were important to me because, you know, it was just part of my childhood. Love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's probably... they probably haven't aged too well. These games in general aren't the greatest. Though to be fair, I guess Pokemon isn't like the greatest RPG series of all time either. Pokemon is not a very in-depth RPG series, which I think a lot of people forget. Damn, why do you get to crit but not me? That's fucked up. It's fucked up and evil. I love how Cyndaquil looks in this game, like, straight up. Oh, I have a berry, I can use that, I guess. No reason to lose this first fight. A lot of people don't like Chikorita. I personally love Chikorita just because of the anime. I think Chikorita in the anime was very, like, cute and, like, put in a lot more work than, you know, probably given credit for. My god, that was almost 2 levels. Names question mark? Alright, I'm gonna name you question mark then, idiot. I did that as a kid. When they frickin' asked me to name him, like, I saw that his name was in the question mark, so I was like, oh, then obviously his name is question mark. I think specifically what it was for Heart Gold and Soul Silver that was, I could have sworn that, like, on his trainer ID or something, it said Red Boy, so I just named that motherfucker Red Boy. Hold on, where is... Ah, there you are. That's what that stupid chud gets. Idiot chud. I don't like Silver. He is far from my favorite rival in the series. But that's, you know, just how it be. The games, early on, seemed to not know if they wanted Pokeball to be, like, a plural, or Pokeballs to be the plural. No. A dude's so depressed that he didn't get a chance to talk to me. I get it, I'm stunning, but leave me alone. That's a rat. Unfortunately, I'm not too into this exact rat. I need to go and get the world's greatest rat, Dunsparce. Hold on. I forgot, I can pull up an interactive map of Johto. Oh. Huh. I can get Phanpy en route... in the route up from here? Is that accurate? Oh my god. Cerebi, please function for me. For me! Okay, so... Damn, I can only get Phanpy up there in the morning, and we're definitely in the afternoon, so we're not going there. Damn. Ah, well. Hello, Sentret. I mean, I would very much like a Phanpy, but Maybe I should have thought about that beforehand. That's my own fault. It is a 1% chance. Wait, it's a 1% chance in gold and silver. Is it different in nope, it is not different. Well... Oh, but I can find... Oh, Teddy Ursa's only in the morning. Damn! You motherfuckers only got shit in the morning, huh? I would have loved having a Teddy Ursa. Ah, well. Hop-Ip! I'm 100% grabbing this. Fuck yeah, dude. I love Hop-Ip. Really? Hop-Ip, I may love you, but I do not love you enough to sacrifice my Dunsparce chances. See, that's better. You understand that I only have one love in my life. In addition to my wife. And that's Dunsparce. What should I name you? Flippy. Now, of course, there is one big issue, and that's the fact that we really can't train Hop-Ip because it only has Splash. But, you know, moral support. You know how it is. So all we need to do is just get up through this route. You look weak. Fuck you. I look hot. How about that, idiot? God. Beat him up? Damn. Come on. Please. $64, that's nothing. These dudes are broke. Fucked up in evil moments. And yes, I understand. I have 2 grass types going into a flying type gym. And people are always like, oh, that's gonna cause problems, that's gonna be bad, that's gonna be X, Y, Z. Who cares? This is literally, like, if you want a challenge, like, so many people are like, oh, Chikorita is a bad starter because they're immediately bad. Do you not want your RPGs to be challenging? Isn't part of, like, the entire thing that you dislike about modern Pokemon the fact that it's quote-unquote too easy? Okay, so why are you not using Pokemon you like instead of just the Pokemon that are strong? Think to yourself. Think for yourself for once. How about that? Because there's only one thing stronger than strong Pokemon, and that's Pokemon that you like and you care about. Fuck you. Blow up. Sword slash to the chest, and you're on fire. Can I get Leaf Seed? Oh my god, Razor Leaf that early? That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's actually really good. That does give us the opportunity to grind up against the Geodudes in the cave. And yeah, you can literally just get Geodudes in this cave, so you can literally just ignore the fact that there are literally a flying type gym, because there's Geodude. You can just get a Geodude, and you wanna know what happens? You win! Because you got Geodude. Your best friend Geodude is right there. Y'all hate my boy Geodude so much, and I don't get it. Like, they deserve better. Oh my god, I'm looking at the level up moveset of Hoppip, and they learn Tackle at level 10. Oof. That's fucked up. Like, that's actually quite upsetting to me. Hold on, I need to check what... Because it says Mega Drain at level 30, and they evolve at level 18. Oh wow, yeah, they really... This poor thing does not learn much. I'm looking at this. They don't even got Bullet Seed. Yikes. Oh well. Doesn't even look like they have a flying type move in this game. Alright. Well, not really a concern of mine, to be honest. I guess that just means we'll put him in the daycare and, like, get him up to level 30 like that. Like, unfortunately, the movesets in these early games are what really, like, make a Pokemon good or bad more than stats or anything. Oh yeah, I forgot to check in with Mom. No thank you, I appreciate it. You know, that phone symbol to people nowadays probably looks more like a vape than it does a phone. Ain't that fucked up? I really assumed that Flippy would at least learn Absorb, but I guess not. That's fine. Why I oughta. Did you see him do that? That's crazy. Motherfucker actually hit me with the why I oughta. Alright. Die, idiot. Sword slash to the chest and you're on fire. The literal 1% odds we're gonna be here for a hot minute. Having Razor Leaf immediately is just insane. And y'all are saying that this Pokemon here is bad. Are you sure you're not bad? Like, what? Nothing but a black screen. The darkness. The darkness among us. Oh, I'm probably in like a room that requires like Rock Smash or something. What? It took so long to get another encounter. Oh, it's a Zubat. I might actually grab a Zubat. That might be useful. I could definitely get like a Spinnerack too. I do like Spinnerack, and I never get a chance to use them. Well, unfortunately what you've done there, Zubat, is you've unfortunately sealed your fate, because I do not have, I don't have enough balls to justify catching you now. I'm so much further into the cave now. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute because we can't like, there's no run button until Ruby and Sapphire. And it's a literal 1 in 100 odds. Can I really not get that? Damn. This is a quest for Dunsparce. There is just, like, so much darkness. We might honestly get Basil to evolve before we find, a Dunsparce, and that's really funny to me. Oh! Hey! Oh, it's just a potion? What? That's lame. Okay, it evolves into Bayleaf at level 16. That's not super soon, but, you know, it could be sooner than a Dunsparce. Can we please continue getting Geodudes? I'd much prefer that. Like, I straight up really would. I mean, I'd prefer Geodudes to Zubat, but I'd prefer Dunsparce more than either of those, so... Can we please get a Dunsparce? Can it even be a shiny Dunsparce for me? For little ol' me? Because I deserve it, I've earned it. Damn. It is so hard to, like, walk for more than, like, 3 steps in this room. Can you not be here, Zubat? Like, no one wants you here. All we want is a Dunsparce. please. Like, you had your chance. Like, I gave you a ball. Like, you easily could have been on the team if you just let yourself, you know, be on the team, but you didn't. So instead, I'm slaughtering Geodudes, waiting for a Dunsparce. Isn't that fucked up? I mean, if I find a shiny Geodude, I'd fuck with that too. Or a shiny Zubat. Zubat is actually the first shiny Pokemon I ever found. I've told that story before, though. Where I was playing on my friend's copy of... I forget if he had Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, but I found a shiny Zubat in the Orberg mine, and he let me keep it. He was like, nah man, that one's yours. You earned that one. So it may have him as the original trainer, but it's always been mine. I caught that on his copy. Because, you know, you trade games around back in the day. You try out different things. You don't see stuff like that anymore. I mean, I guess the death of physical games really did make that, like, an impossibility. Like, I saw on the news this week, you know, no physical copies of GTA 6, which, like, the reason they probably did that is because when the game, when GTA 5 came out, within only a couple months, that game went on discount from 60 or 50 bucks, I forget what it was originally. And, like, I got that game for genuinely $15 with a special deal at Target at the time. And I was only, like, when that game came out, I was, like, maybe, like, 10, around that age. I don't remember what age I am ever, and I don't remember years that well either. So, you know, I think that was when my mom just was like, alright, we don't really care. Just, like, you know, don't be stupid with this. And then, you know, being stupid in GTA is the whole point. But, you know. Oh damn, I hit the wrong button. Now I'm gonna get tackled. But yeah, I'm betting that's probably part of the reason that they control every copy of it digitally. It's like, it's never gonna go on sale because of that. It sucks. It's an incredibly stupid way of doing things. And I hate it. And I think it's incredibly stupid of people to just dick ride a company, like a major corporation, for deciding, yeah, let's make it so that we control all of this. Like, completely cut out retailers, charge $100 for the full game. Yeah, no, that's... Like, I understand paying $100 for a game after, like, DLC and stuff. But at launch, no, that's indefensible to me. Like, I genuinely... Like, I got Tears of the Kingdom at that, like, $70 price point. And I've, ever since then, I've just been like, that's a stupid... Like, even at the time, I was like, this is stupid. I hate this. No game is worth this to me. Like, it's just fucked up, you know? I think, like, obviously, with inflation and stuff like that, you know, and longer development costs, like, longer development time, more development costs, like, shit is gonna get more expensive. That is, unfortunately, just the reality of living in a world of capital where, you know, things get more expensive all the time, and your pay never increases. So things are just not even more expensive because of inflation, but they're also more expensive because you're earning less comparatively to when you used to. So at this point, it's like, if people want to spend $100 on that, it's like, bro, you're spending a lot of money. You realize that, right? Like, that's a huge amount. Like, that's... You're dumping some serious change into that. For one game. Like, not too long ago, you could build a computer for around $100 using used parts that would, like, actually, like, perform pretty damn well. And then, of course, you know, as soon as AMD actually started trying again, that stopped being as feasible. Oh my god, Reflect immediately? Guys, are you sure that this Pokemon's bad? Razor Leaf and Reflect this early is kinda goated. Kinda goes crazy. Kinda immediately makes it so that the first gym is easy because you just put up Reflect and then you throw rocks at it or something. I never caught the Geodude. Oh well, we'll do that later. I need to focus on the Dunsparce. Dunsparce hype. Not you. Not you, Zubat. Once again, I told you. If you wanted to be part of the team, you could have joined it, but you chose not to. That one's on you. You made your bed, now shit in it. Please, video game, give me the Dunsparce. Free me. Free me from this. This hell. This Dunsparce-less life. My Dunsparce-free life is just too much to handle. I need it. Okay, I genuinely just looked up at what point the level up moveset of Chikorita, and for some reason we learn Reflect at 12, but Light Screen at 36. Girl, what is going on here? I'm just confused by that. That's a bit of a bizarre one, to be honest. Please, video game. I would really appreciate. I'd appreciate a Dunsparce. Please. I bet Dunsparce doesn't even learn anything about level up. Hold on, let's see. Rage, Defense, Curl, Glare, Spite, Pursuit, Screech, and Takedown is its full moveset by level up. But it does learn Strength, so... goated. It learns Zap Cannon by TM. Rock Smash is only a TM in this game, that's interesting. You can learn Headbutt. I think at the time, Rage is actually a good move though, ain't it? Like, if I remember correctly, Rage is actually kind of insane in, In generations 2 through 3, if the user is slower than the opponent, the attack rise only occurs if rage is selected in that turn. Oh, so it's the thing is, like, you gotta get hit first, and then it does more damage. I don't even know how much damage it ends up doing. Becomes stronger each time the user is hit. Well, oh, it just raises the attack stat every time the user is hit in, Ooh. That's actually, yeah, no wonder why people thought that was better, because it actually is straight up just better. What a rageful little guy. And it's not a bad base stat total. It's 415, it's got a lot in HP, and it's like, other than speed, which is low at 45, it's got 70s across the board. It's got 70 attack, 70 defense, 65 special attack, 65 special defense. There's a reason why this thing is goated. Easily one of the greatest Pokemon of all time. And it's immune to ghost types. And it's so fun. Please, game, give me a shiny Dunsparce. I want it to be pink. That's all I can hope for. What do you mean the attack missed? What's wrong with you? I'm gonna run out of frickin' stuff here. That's fucked up. I'm gonna need to go and heal at the Pokemon Center before I can even, like, get this frickin' Dunsparce. That's crazy. Oh well. The unfortunate fact of life that we live in. How the hell did I end up there? Okay. Fine, I'll make a little bit of progression, that way I can go and frickin'... Hold on. Walk around. These big dumb losers. All I want is a Dunsparce. All I want is Dunsparce. Bring them to me. Oh! Hello, Bellsprout. What are you doing here, Bellsprout? Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's in-game trades, and if I remember correctly... Yeah, okay. Yeah, if we catch a Bellsprout, we can trade that for an Onix. And apparently in Goldenrod, we can trade an Abra for a Machop, Olivine Krabby for a Voltorb. Huh. mean, the fact is, like, honestly, like, people will always clown on Onyx for forever having a worse attack stat than they really should have. Their defense stat is 160. Like, think about that for a moment. 160. It can live. It will live. And this is a trade Pokemon, so it's going to get levels faster, so... yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do myself a favor and get myself a Bellsprout. And we'll get an Onyx. That is a Hoppip. It's not what we need. We already have one of those. There we are. Okay, that's what we need. And I can probably... I will be honest. I will probably... I didn't do it beforehand. I completely forgot to... oh, god damn it! Basil, you're too good. I'll probably turn on... the ability to do trades, not trades, trade evolutions. I'll fix those off screen before the streams so that we can get stuff like Steelix. Because yeah, this is going to be a stream series because I feel like it. Yeah, if you want to join us on our streams, check me out at, hey guys, it's BathTTV. I need to get my Bellsprout so I can get my Onyx. I need to get my Onyx so I can get my, my Dunsparce. And here's the thing, it would be too easy for us to just go and do the exact same thing I always do, which is I get a Geodude to do the first gym, and then we probably never use it again. I want to do this different. I want to use Pokemon that I don't normally use. And, like, I don't get a chance to use, like, Onyx. I don't get a chance to use Dunsparce. And it's like, it's why we got Hoppip, even though we can't use him yet. So you are our good friend, who we're going to make friends with an Onyx. I think it's this guy in this house over here does it. This one. Yes. Friend to you. And this is back when you would disconnect the cable, that way you got to keep your Bellsprout, and your friend would get their Bellsprout. That's how you used to dupe Pokemon. I like that it's a Seadra, very clearly. Onyx. New friend. I don't understand why you want a Bell Sprout, considering the fact that, like, you live in the area with the Sprout Tower, so, like, what's the point? It has a bitter berry on it. Okay, well. Whatever. I just need to get that to level 14 before the gym, that way it'll have Rock Throw. Like, you can literally just get... For the early gyms in this game, you can literally just get direct counters. And, for some reason, people like to claim that the starters are bad, even though there's a very clear and easy way around it. It's like, oh, you just catch something different and you trade it. And there you go. Now you have a way to get through that gym. Okay. Whatever. I'm slowly coming to the realization we may genuinely... I made the joke that we're not getting the Dunsparce until we evolve, Basil. But it's becoming less of a joke as time goes on. But that sprite looks sick. I'm gonna be honest, we probably won't get much XP from Zubats, even at higher levels, so, like... Yeah, that's not nearly enough to make not running from these fights worth it. The Geodudes are all that matters right now, unfortunately. Well, I mean, the Dunsparces matter more, but, like, those are not appearing yet. I want my damn Dunsparce video game. I wanted to get my whole, like, suite of episodes done for the week, today. I'm looking at this, we might not be able to. Because these Dunsparces be taking forever. Dunsparce, please come and rescue us from this nightmare. I'm stuck in the void. Nothing but me calling out Dunsparce. They're still not here. There they go. Damn, I'm on such autopilot, I'm hitting tackle on Geodudes. That's the level we're at right now. We're operating at such a deficit. Girl, could you not? We're an hour in, and there's no Dunsparces to be found. The dunces are sparse. Maybe I should hop back on Dead by Daylight. It's way easier to find dunces there. That's dunce plentiful. I'm not finding it. I'm just not. That's crazy. I'm just gonna quickly do something real quick. We're doing this, oh, literally as soon as I turn on. That's crazy. Oh my god. Alright, I can't even, like, be mad about that. Alright. Well, this is exactly why we have this here. Damn. I guess we'll try tackling it first. Oh, it can live 2 hits, alright. This should be good enough. And if any of you care that I'm freaking reloading to catch a Dunsparce, why are you like that?